Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my Taurians out there. Taurus, this is your Libra New Moon reading, and the new moon is happening on October 16th. This reading will take us all the way till the next new moon, or when we have the full moon in Libra 6 months from now. So the ruler of this new moon is Venus, which is also the ruler of Taurus. I love Venusian energy because it deals with money and it also deals with love. So this Libran energy is really helping us to work on negotiating skills, diplomacy, seeing things from another perspective, recognizing our partners in love, in life, in career, friendships, family, as teammates rather than adversaries. And it's really helping us find ways to bring balance and harmony and grace into our environment while we're synthesizing opposites. All new moons bring a fresh and creative energy into our lives, but this new moon has a few difficult sort of aspects. So the road to peace might be a little bit rocky. This new moon opposes Mars in retrograde and squares Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn. It also forms a trine to the North Node, suggesting we're ready to learn and grow from situations, blocks, and challenges. And we will encounter blocks and challenges. This new moon is also in opposition with Neptune in Pisces, so we're battling overblown expectations. We might be experiencing an air of volatility. Volatility is running high, and while we're trying to start afresh, we really do have the fair and compromising energy of Libra to help us do so. All right, Taurus, so what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, sorry, I bumped the camera. I'm going to ask you guys to please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want a private reading or you want to get your hands on the decks that I'm using, go ahead and take a look at the description box down below. All right, you guys, let's jump into this. Messages for Taurus, please, for this new moon in Libra. Messages for Taurus with this new moon in Libra, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are in need of self-care, some nurturing. All right, so you guys are coming out as the King of Swords. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords. Taurus, what is going on here? And the Wheel. Beautiful. Beautiful. Overall energy, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse as your overall energy. Something here is not coming together. Okay, something, and you know what's blocking you? You need to make a decision. You may be juggling two ideas, two people, two things, whatever it is. Something's not coming together for you. This very well could be work, it could be health, but I do pick up on, for many of you, it may be love, okay? So, you guys are showing up as the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You might have this in your chart. You might be connected to that or exhibiting these energies. But the King of Swords is oftentimes my card of an ex. So some of you guys may have gone through a breakup or may be going through a breakup or considering breaking up with someone. With the King of Swords, it can often be a very, very strong soul connection here. The King of Swords is authentic. He's true. He's in alignment. He represents justice and loyalty. Very intellectual. The mental body here is sound. Okay, so you guys are thinking properly, using logic and reason as well. Okay, so it's a nice energy, but the King of Swords, again, is not overly emotional and may be dealing here with some sort of heartbreak or some sort of loss. You do also have the master number 33 showing up here. 33s are about 33 is the master teacher number. So these are some very difficult lessons that you've had to learn. Again, about investments of time, energy, love, or money. Maybe some of you have been or are in a third-party situation, but the Three of Swords can also represent heartbreaks, sadness, disappointments that go back to family, okay, that go back to to the mother, father, child trine, okay? The way that you originally learned to love, what love means to you. I'm seeing in my mind's eye the Six of Pentacles. It's about giving and receiving love. So how you originally learned, or how you've been conditioned to love and to give and receive love. Okay, what's blocking you? We have the Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is about balance. The Two of Pentacles, you know, she's beautiful in this energy. And we have the full moon coming out here. So we have the next full moon on the 31st in Taurus. But the Two of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that you do need to put something down. There's a decision that needs to be made. You might have one foot in a new relationship, but still holding on to a past love. You know, whether that's a third party situation or whether that's where your mind is, right? You know, the Two of Pentacles can be finding a work-life balance. You know, like, have you been overworking? Okay, have you been putting all of your energy into one thing, and you know the other parts of your life are maybe suffering? Okay, so there's an important decision here. I'm getting that you're feeling exhausted. You've been running yourself ragged. Now, your intentions here are the Five of Swords. So the intentions that you need to set for this period. This is Venus and Aquarius energy. And the Five of Swords can be somebody who's very detached in love. Somebody who's been hurt a lot. Okay, and so they close themselves off to love completely. Taurus, you're being asked here to open yourself up to love, regardless of the fear you might have of heartbreak. And the Five of Swords in reverse is telling me that heartbreak, that betrayal, the loss, the defeat, the revenge, the bullying, the gaslighting, the manipulation, whatever it is that you've been through, it's time to release it. And if you're currently going through that with a certain relationship or partner, then it's time to walk away from it. The Five of Swords in reverse speaks of healing. So focusing on your own personal healing, especially when it comes to love here, okay, is going to be essential for you in this new period. And you're very much so supported in doing that. What you need to know, Three of Swords, this is a very deep wound. It may go back to childhood, as I stated before. It may go back to previous lives, or it could just be this relationship. And you'll know better than I do how this resonates with you. Your outcome is beautiful. It's the Wheel. Now, the Wheel indicates a change. And in this case, a very beautiful, positive change in fortune for you. Okay, like things finally going your way, you know, healing, clearing, releasing, whatever this is that you've been trying to make come together. Okay, it's going to happen. Okay, whatever you heal and whatever you release, walking away. And for some of you, it's not walking away, it's opening yourself up. Okay, after having been hurt really bad. Not projecting that onto a new situation, okay? Not anchoring or replaying heartbreak and sadness and sorrow, you know, as part of your story, okay, which can be quite disempowering, or part of your narrative. Now, I'm not saying forget it or pretend like it didn't happen, but in true Aquarian fashion, it's recognize it as part of your story, heal it, clear it, detach from it, and move forward, okay? The King of Swords, all right, so we have a telephone call. So this is a message that has either come to you, finding out information. Again, we also have Mercury retrograding in Scorpio right now. So the telephone, maybe that somebody's going to send you a message, okay, that you might be receiving a message that you've been waiting on. Okay, that's going to really clear things up for you. The Two of Pentacles making this decision with the Cannon. Making this decision is going to be a big shift for you. Cannons are also about protection, but I also feel like you might, because there's so much emotion here involved, so much passion as well. Somebody here has been hurt, most likely Taurus, it's you. That you have to be, you have to be prepared also to receive, prepared for conflict, or prepared for backlash, or maybe even like somebody being aggressive, or you know, or yelling at you, whatever it might be. Okay. All right, the Five of Swords is being clarified by the airplane. Yeah, this is about moving on. This is about seeing the bigger picture, Taurus, and this is about moving on. So the Five of Swords, walking away, because something I feel like here has been destroyed. It's been crumbled. You know, there's like no going back. Maybe it's news that you hear. Maybe you find out that you've been in a third-party situation and you didn't know it. Or maybe you've been waiting on somebody that was in another contract or in another commitment, and you know, you find out that they're not going to be moving towards you, whatever it might be. It may also be that it's time for you to let go of everything that's happened in the past here, Taurus. Okay? And this is going to be beautiful because it's going to bring you, it's going to help you see the world from above. All right, and it's going to bring good fortune to you in doing so, and healing and clearing. The Three of Swords is being clarified by, you know, I've got 5, 5, 5 coming out here. 14, 5 of Swords, and 23 breaking down to a 5. Fives. Then the master number 55 is about conflict. It's about change. It's about fluctuation, but it can also be about instant manifestation. So Taurus, I feel like once you align yourself, once you get this news, or you get the message, or you get the download, whatever it is, and you see the big picture, and you're able to rise above it, or you're able to move away from it, you're going to see a huge, huge shift. And Spirit wants you to know here, like that you're automatically, you're going to see a huge shift really quickly, but you're also going to attract something very powerful, abundance or new love or something along those lines, in just doing that. Because I feel like many of you guys have been trying to make something work for quite some time, and it's not working, and it's just been taking from you. It's just been so draining. The Umbrella is a beautiful card of protection. And with the Three of Swords, it's usually 3 swords piercing a heart. Taurus, your heart is going to be protected. Your heart is protected no matter what you've been through. Okay? And that's a message from your guides and from your angels, okay, that we will protect you as you go through this healing process and as you release and walk away from whatever this is. Because you're walking towards something that was meant for you. You're walking towards destiny. You're walking towards something that's written in the stars. Here you go, 19. Some of you guys, this might have been a long-term relationship. Ooh, awesome. You get the fish. The fish is about abundance. The fish is about everything coming together. This is about luxury. Underneath there, you have medicine, you have healing, and then you also have the baby, something brand new coming your way. But you have to walk away from something first, as we see there with the boot. Oh, beautiful, Taurus. They want you to know it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all healing. There's something really beautiful coming towards you. The Wheel of Fortune, for some of you, it's going to be something as like getting a loan for a house. For some of you, it's selling a house, like you were trying to sell a house or a property or something along those lines, or maybe even you're splitting up assets, okay? Some of you, it might be a severance package. For others of you, you're walking away from, you know, this could be these childhood wounds. Maybe you had an abusive childhood, or your parents, you know, did a lot of fighting, or maybe there was even drink involved, things along those lines, okay? Number 19 breaks down to a 10. So it really does talk about the completion and the simultaneous new beginning. This card in particular, the keywords are your home base, comfort, stability, security, family, freedom from worry, future ease, relocation if near journey or movement card. So again, some of you guys are definitely relocating with that airplane showing up. Okay, this is a very, very good omen or sign or what have you for a secure and loving family relationship. It represents something very solid and stress-free. It can indicate that maybe, you know, a person here is a little bit closed off, and Taurus, that might be you. Okay, you might be closed off to this until you are aligned with really truly your happiness. You see things from a higher perspective, understand that you're protected, and it is time to release what's been holding you back, okay, and what's been keeping you down. The 38, the fish being the 38, breaks down to an 11. Again, that's justice, that's balance. It's luxury. It's absolutely luxury. Okay, we get Blanche, light, serenity, beacon, she who brings light. Yeah, I feel like something here is going to be really illuminated for you, Taurus, that's going to help you achieve this stability, this security. So it's about learning these tough lessons, but now moving into a phase where things really, really start to go your way. I think this is a beautiful indication here that you're coming out of a dark period. Okay, coming out of a dark period, walking and working your light. Ponder, delay, and confidence, she who hesitates. Yeah, Taurus, there is hesitation here. There is hesitation here because you don't have all the information. With this telephone card, there is something coming in that's going to help you clear things up for you. That's going to either help you, move forward, move away from a relationship, but really it's important you focus what you're moving towards. Some information is coming into you that's going to help you heal, and Spirit wants you to know that you are protected at this time. I do feel like this hesitance, Taurus, is because also it's hard to trust that this is actually happening because you've been in this energy for quite some time. Healing, one of the hardest parts of healing is actually letting go, even though it's what we want to hold on to the most, without realizing it. Sometimes we identify, even our heartbreak. It's hard to let go of it sometimes. We have, and the best way I can try to describe this to you is, for example, when we're grieving the loss of a loved one or a pet, we feel as if we heal that pain, that we somehow do them a disservice it's like forgetting them. And, we don't want to forget them, but it's a process, and, and it's important to do. And you can feel like you're betraying this person by moving on. It doesn't mean that you're forgetting or erasing their memory. Okay, if this is for a loved one, passed on loved one even, but it's even just a metaphor for some of us. If we don't replay, if we are constantly replaying these narratives where we're the victim or where we've been hurt, it's really, really disempowering, and letting go of it is sometimes the hardest thing to do because we feel like somehow it's like it doesn't matter or it didn't shape who we are. It does. It does matter. It did shape who we are, but it's time to let go and move forward. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. When you do let go of whatever this is, Taurus, that's been hurting, when you let it go, you will see that it's actually happening, that you deserve this heaven on earth, that you deserve this beautiful world. And we get, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, and I don't even feel like it's necessarily to fit in. What are you holding on to that's dimming your light? Is it a person? Is it a thought, a belief? Is it an old paradigm? All right, and we get Unakite, growing together. Number 37, breaking down to another 10. Look at this, you have 10, 10, 10. You have so many numerological synchronicities here, Taurus. It's unbelievable. You guys are absolutely creating a new world for yourselves. Unakite, this is a stone that I have handy that comes from North Carolina. This is about heart chakra energy. This is about healing your heart chakra. Taurus, if you guys do energy work, please focus on the heart chakra, because I feel like when you can heal, you can balance the heart chakra. This is when we get all of these 10s coming in. We see abundance, we see love, we see leaving the past in the past, and we see beautiful new beginnings with healing and abundance. All right. I love this energy for you. It isn't without its challenges though. But you know what? Almost every reading has had, us dealing with this shadow work. Mercury retrograding in Scorpio is dealing with our shadows. It's no easy task, but you guys can do it. And I've got your back. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.